Hey Sharon, it's Devin again. Thank you so much for speaking to me on the phone earlier, and thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to improve both Northrup Remodeling and, as you requested, Northrup Roofing. And I'm going to show you 3 easy tips you can use on both of them so you can start beating their main competitors. For Northrup Remodeling, the main competitor is MN Remodeling Solutions. They show up at the top when you type in Minnesota Remodeling. And then for Northrup Roofing, I'm going to show you how to beat Kaufman Roofing. They show at the top when you type in Roofing Minneapolis. So you're probably wondering why I would even make this video for you, and it's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's a lot of small business owners that are so busy running their business, taking care of their customers, they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more jobs. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they just don't know who is an expert and who's not. So, what I started doing was making these attack plans and just giving them away for free. A lot of people take this information, they just do it themselves, and they make a ton of money, and that makes me happy. But some other people say, hey, Devin, I like you. Can you do this for me? Whatever you want to do is totally okay with me. My goal is just to educate you a little bit, give you some free advice and some free tips. Now, I'm going to talk to you about 3 main things today: content, backlinks, and citations. Now, I want to start off by saying with both these websites, I really like the design you chose with the website. I always like having these little rotating galleries for your testimonials, which is really good. But from a design point of view, it's just really, really simple and really clean. People don't really want super busy websites, and so you guys went a really good, really, really smart route with having a very simple and clean looking website. Plus, the colors go together extremely well. It's a very memorable logo. It's an all around great design site. Now, what Google cares mostly about with your sites is content. Content is king in this industry, and the reason why is because Google wants to give people a lot of stuff to read about. If somebody has a lot of content on their site about roofing, it shows Google that you're the authority on roofing in that area. So the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content, so that's kind of where you want to start. So I'm going to select all of your content, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go to wordcounter.net. Sorry, my voice is a little raspy. I'm under the weather today. So you have 302 words on your Northrup Remodeling site, and then if we go to Northrup Roofing, this one has 121 words. So both of those have a lot of room for improvement. I would recommend getting both of them at least to the 1,500 mark. And if we go and check out your main competitors, NM Remodeling, remember the first one had 321, and this one has 484. So they have a little bit more content than you, but they're not at that 1,500 word mark. Let's go look at Kaufman. These guys have 843. So you can see that's one of the big reasons that both of those sites are outranking you is both of them have more content than you. But there's still great opportunities to beat them because neither of them have 1,500 words. So by getting yourself to that 1,500 word mark, you're going to blow them out of the water. You also want to make sure you include keywords inside of your websites, inside of your content. A keyword is just a phrase somebody commonly types into Google, such as Minnesota remodeling. This is the most searched keyword in your area for remodeling. So if I go and I look and I put it in the search bar, you can see you don't have that anywhere on the page. So when you're writing that extra content to get it to 1,500 words, you want to fit that in there a couple times. And then same thing with Roofing Minneapolis. Let's go back into here. You can see that's not here anywhere else. One last quick tip too, though, is you can also make your images be saved as a keyword. So instead of all this information here, this could be saved as roofing dash Minneapolis, and that'll help you rank. Same with over here. You can save your image here as Minnesota remodeling, and that'll help you rank for that keyword as well. So that's my first tip for you. My second tip is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to you, driving traffic to you. And this is really important because Google is kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites vouching for your website by linking to your website. Keep in mind though, Google does want to see relevant sites, which means you're going to get a lot more power if you have other roofing and remodeling companies linking to you instead of having like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. The tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It's a paid tool. You don't have to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. Just Google backlink check. You can find all the same info. But it says Northrup Remodeling has 30 websites linking to it, while its main competitor, MN Remodeling Solution, has 64. So over double what you have. It's one of the big reasons they're outranking you. And then if we go look at Northrup Roofing, this site only has 20 websites linking to them, while Kaufman has 122. So again, it's very clear that they're beating you also in backlinks, not just content. You might be asking, how the heck do I beat them? It's super, super simple. Keep in mind, if these links are good enough to rank them, they're good enough to rank you too. So all I would do is just go visit the list of links of websites that are linking to them, and I would get those same websites linking back to you. And it's usually really simple. Most of the time, like for example, this one, you just click join as pro, you create a profile, it's gonna ask you what your website is, you put in the link to your website, and boom, you have a backlink now from MoveZoo. With these Blogspot ones, you just go to blogspot.com, you can create a free blog, write a little bit of content, put a link in the content, and boom, you have another backlink. So it's really easy to get these backlinks. You just need to take the time and go through one by one and get them. And the best ones you're going to get are the ones that have like roofers in it, Owens Corning, obviously, stuff like that. So if you follow just those two tips, if you get more content plus you beat them in their backlinks, that's enough on both of these websites to get you ranked to number one organically right here. Okay, but I'm going to give you one last free tip, and that's how to show up right here in the map pack. The reason why is this is actually where most traffic goes. It's pretty easy to get here. First off, you need a Google business profile. If you don't have one of those, it's free to make. Just type into Google business profile and create one. It's super simple. Once you have that Google business profile, all you need to do to rank number one is have more citations than your competitors. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's just when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. And a directory, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's info, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages. GAF would be considered one, expertise, white pages, stuff like that. So what I would do is, like for Northrup Roofing, I'd figure out what directories Kaufman Roofing was in. I'd put myself on those same ones and add a bunch more on top. And same thing over here. I'd figure out what Minnesota Remodeling Solutions was in, and I'd put myself in those exact same ones, plus adding a bunch more on top. So if like for example, Minnesota Remodeling Solutions was in 150 directories, I'd be in like 300 directories. But that's all I've got for you, Sharon. I hope you found this really informative and helpful. I try to keep it short and to the point while also including both websites you requested. As a super quick recap, for each website, you're going to want to get yourself up to 1,500 words of content and a minimum on the front page, and then fit in some keywords like Minnesota Remodeling onto this one, and then Roofing Minneapolis onto this one, and save your images as that. You're going to then want to copy all of the backlinks that are going to Minnesota Remodeling Solutions and get them pointing back to Northrup Remodeling, and same here with the links that are going to Kaufman Roofing, get them linking back to Northrup Roofing. And lastly, put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than Minnesota Remodeling Solutions for Northrop Remodeling, and then in more directories than Kaufman Roofing for Northrop Roofing. And if you follow these three tips, this is how you become number one on the top of Google and beat out Kaufman Roofing and take all that business they're getting. You're probably wondering, what do I do now? You've got two options. The first one is to take this information, do it yourself, and if you decide to go that route, the sooner you get started, the more money, or the sooner you start making a ton of money because you take this top spot. As you know, there's a lot of money that comes with being at the top spot. If you have any questions, or if you want someone else to do this for you, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 972 309 9939. I also put it right down here at the bottom of the video. Feel free to give me a call at any time. I'd be happy to hear your goals and see what I can do to help you out. Either way, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it was helpful for you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.